waste basically is the waste come from food. So more specifically, when we are working the food waste, we are saying this food waste coming from different sources, backyard kitchen. So when the backyard kitchen is, they are processing food like fish, heads, the fins, and then the vegetables, sometimes unused rice, all these things. So they just thrown it out. So basically, in general, we are saying the leftover food with backyard kitchen waste altogether is coming as actually is a food waste.
In general, food wastes are foods that are never got eaten. Food that we produced got wasted on the farm, in transits, in processing farms, in restaurants and homes.
And where do these waste end up? Landfill site.
The long-term shift in the temperature pattern, rainfall pattern or precipitation pattern in any region or in any country. Because in this country, because of the economic activity, they are creating so much greenhouse gases. For example, carbon dioxide, methane gas, chlorofluorocarbon. And when you have this emission of greenhouse gases, it creates the environmental problem, climate change, because they trap the heat from the atmosphere and increase the temperature of the country, and also they change the rainfall precipitation pattern, so it creates the climate change. So because of this climate change, Malaysia is struggling to maintain the sustainability of agriculture. There are 6.391 houses. They are creating 4.2 million waste per year. So this waste, when we send it to the landfill, it breaks down into methane gas, and this methane gas, it traps the heat from the atmosphere and it increases the temperature of the country.
The share of the agriculture sector has declined from 29.9% in 1970 to 22.9% in 1980 and to 8.4% in the year 2000.
And recently in 2017, according to Department of Statistics, the contribution of agriculture towards GDP is declined to 8.2%. So this is happening because of the climate change.
However, it is not all bad news, as many of us could contribute to reduce the climate change for the sustainability of the agriculture. One of the ways is by turning food waste into something reusable.
What if we could make a whole lot difference with this junk? I believe that in this way we can save our land and environment. Also, we can tackle the climate change in Malaysia. But how to actually recycle this food waste? There are different ways. Like we can do composting. Number one, if we produce the composting from food waste, it will reduce the methane gas and it will reduce the climate change. And also at the same time, we can have the sustainable agriculture.
Ongoing research have been conducted in addressing sustainable agriculture in every country. Recycling food waste is one of the solutions. Based on research, food waste could be managed using a systematic system and advanced technologies to maximize its value.
We propose our technology to use food waste to convert a high-value product to use in plantation. Therefore, the plantation also will be healthy, and we manage the food waste to solve the food waste problem, and parallelly we generating the high-value product that will be useful for agricultural applications.
Composting is one of the solutions to help solve climate change while managing waste effectively. The use of the composting on farms further treats soil pollution that is caused by chemical fertilizers.
So current practice of plantations, if you look at current practice of plantations, we are using the chemical fertilizer, and this chemical fertilizer actually destroying the soil fertility slowly, and it will actually at the end the crop actually reduce their yield slowly, because chemical has no other things there. Agriculture is destroying the soils and is dropping the yield day by day. A lot of cost in chemical fertilizer, and we are actually destroying our soil fertility. At the end, the quality drops.
The initiative towards zero waste for sustainable development has been led by one of the researchers in IUM. The food waste that has been collected will be processed in a machine that was designed for this purpose. In order to produce composting or organic fertilizers, two important components are needed: food waste and yard trimming waste.
Untuk menjadikan satu baja organik ni, kita perlu ada dua. Satu, sisa makanan dari sisa makanan basah. Kedua, daun kering. Macam sisa makanan yang basah dalam 10 kg, daun kering adalah lebih kurang 300 gram lah. Jadikan satu. Lepas tu kita campur dengan kimia untuk mematikan campuran untuk jadikan baju organik ni. Lepas tu prosesnya, bila kita dah aduk jadikan satu dengan campuran ni sekali, kita masukkan ke mesin pertama. Penghalusan lah untuk campuran. Bila dah masuk daripada mesin pertama ni, kita keringkan ke mesin yang kedua. Pengeringan lah, untuk pengeringan. Bila dah lepas ni baru kita tapik, kita asingkan balik. Kita ising lah, kita ni dengan air ke dengan apa. Lepas tu baru kita buat paketan. Dalam satu paket ni 200 gram. Dan kita telah pasarkan ke macam Carrefour, Tesco, Giant.
If everyone could adopt the practice of recycling or least support it, the environment could be saved.
So organic fertilizer is a bio-based, is a biological based, and it is nothing chemical here. Different types of microorganism. It is very useful for plants actually. They improve the plant fertility, they improve the plant yield. So now if you replace the chemical fertilizer, even though not replace, we supplement the chemical fertilizer with the biochemical fertilizer or organic fertilizer, so it will be increase the crops yield and also will protect the soil. Then it will be sustained long term, because there is no problem with soil, and it is increasing the crops, and also we are solving the food waste problems.